Hi babies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are one of my 200 and I think 16 or 17 followers, welcome back. I am so grateful to have you guys here with me today. Okay, all right, so this is super crazy. Today I will be revealing my true DNA. Okay, I am from Jamaica. Both parents are Jamaican. I grew up not knowing of any other mix or race or anything at all. I definitely know that my last name Norton is definitely not a black man's name, and all throughout my life I've always Googled like origin from where Norton came from, and I found that it had German roots, it had German and British roots, and it's also let me see, what else did they say? Okay, so German and British. Okay, that was originally what I would see that would pop up for my last name Norton. What really made me want to do this is because I'm actually going to a new school right now, and so I decided to transition from one school to the next. And I was talking to an academic advisor from the new school while I was still going to the old school, and so we had never met in person. And I guess by speaking to him on the phone all this time, he had no idea that I was a black person. Okay, stick a pin. When I finally went to the new school for orientation, he was appalled that I was black and that I was Jamaican. And I'm like, I have an accent. And he was like, this entire time that I have like had a conversation with you on the phone, I did pick up an accent, but I never thought that you were black. Your name Chevelle is definitely white, and your last name Norton is definitely a white man's name. Okay, so I laughed and I was like, it's probably my slave owner, you know, my ancestor's slave owner. You know, back then when you had like a plantation, the plantation owner, you know, whatever his name was, that was his slave's name. Okay, and I'm assuming my ancestors, I'm saying we, but my ancestors were probably on a plantation, and Norton was the plantation owner's name. And of course, back then, I won't say the R word, but we know that happened with slave owners and, you know, maids. They're women that they would take sometimes from the field and bring into the home, you know, to take care of the home, because their white wives didn't do anything. Like, we all know that. Okay, so we know that happened, and we know that we have all this history, you know, that's been passed on. And so I knew for a fact that Norton was definitely not a black man's name. And so I told my mom and my brothers, I'm like, I think I want to do a DNA test, and I want to see where roots are from. And not only the fact that somebody said they thought that I was white because of my name, I do not really know much about my dad's side of the family, because his mom died at when he was such a young age, that I wanted to see if this was a way for me to meet other people, you know, extended family, you know what I'm saying? So I decided to Google, and I think I have a video of when I decided to do the whole choosing, but I'll just go ahead and let y'all know what I decided to choose. There was a couple that popped up, and I decided to read the review, because I feel like a lot of times when people go ahead to do DNA testing, they think it's gonna tell you like, you know, all these little fine prints. Okay, this is broad. Okay, and so my results that I paid for was just for DNA and traits, and to let me see people that's in my family tree, like at least anybody that shows any percentage of DNA with me. Okay, and so Ancestry popped up, but I didn't choose Ancestry. I decided to choose 23andMe. 23andMe to me just caught my eyes. One, just based on colors, it's a beautiful color. Let me see. I am not sure. Hold on, let me see. I am not sure, like, what else, you know, other reasons why other people decide to choose 23andMe. But for me personally, it was really just colors that really like caught my attention, caught my eye. And I'm gonna just lift my laptop up. So it looks like this. Okay, it's called 23andMe, and it depends on what type of package that you choose. It's based on the cost. So I just wanted to know DNA traits and my family tree, and I purchased this for $100. Give me a second. Where is it? So the package came with a manual instruction of exactly what to do, and it was really quite simple. Okay, so I'm just gonna pause. Okay guys, so this was just a quick rundown of everything I did. I got the kit and I just took the manual out and I just read the instructions, and basically all I had to do was just to make sure that I spit inside of a tube all the way up until the line, and then on the top of that line it basically says not with bubbles. So if you're spitting and you're seeing a lot of bubbles, you have to spit all the way until your spit gets to the top of that line. And that morning, for some reason, I had no saliva. It was so hard for me and it took a long time. I kept spitting and spitting and spitting, and I did this for literally I would say about 20 minutes it took me to fill all the way to the top. So pretty cool. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. As you can see in that previous video, I basically just walked y'all through the entire step, and that's exactly what's in the little high package. Okay, I also have, I promised a friend one, so I can only do one. I am going to do a 30% off discount. By the way, this is not a promotion for 23andMe unless y'all paid me, but I really enjoyed the process, how simple and easy it was, and so I would recommend it for others to use. So if you're interested to share your discovery and find out where you're from, what runs in your bloodline, then go ahead, like this video. You're gonna drop a comment telling me what was your favorite part of the video. Then you're gonna share my video and have 3 new people subscribe to my channel. The first person to do so obviously will get this 30% off. As I said, the cost is $100, so you do the math. If you get 30% off, that's a good chunk, because honey, I usually only get 10% off when I do things, and you know 10% is like $5, $3. It is something, but it's not a lot. So this 30% will definitely go a long way, but I can only do one because I promised one of my babies the next one. So yeah. So, all right. Since y'all have watched that video and y'all saw the whole process, I literally waited, I would say, a week and a half after dropping it off at the post office to get my results back. Every day I would log on, and what I absolutely love about 23andMe, let me see if I could pull up on their website. What I absolutely love about this website is the fact that it shows you exactly all the steps, you know, to get your results and everything that they're doing. And it was just pretty crazy. I think there's like 7 steps. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see if I can sign in so I can just do a glimpse and show y'all. I really don't want to move my phone. Too much work, y'all. But can it show the steps, or is the steps gone because my results are in? Y'all, so it's not showing me the steps because the results are gone, and I really wish I had screenshot. I probably do have a screenshot. I'm probably just gonna put it right here. But okay. Anyway, so it was about 7 steps, and it basically told you what they were doing. When you after you put your saliva in and you send it off, they separate your cells from your saliva, and then you do like genotyping. It's super crazy. It's all biology. If you did biology in school like me that just did biology, it blew my mind because I actually know what's happening, and it was just pretty dope. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes since I'm talking. I'm just gonna go in and let y'all know the results. Okay, I get really emotional because this is just crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go into a quick story after this about somebody that I've already found that I'm related to, and is also the wife of their cousin's cousin. All right, y'all, so what I really enjoyed about this is how they break it down, every single percentage, all the way until it gets to 100%. Okay, I am going to put a picture up here so you guys can see, but I'm just gonna go through the results with you guys and just talk because this is just extreme. Because for sure, I thought that I was a Kenyan, okay? For sure, I thought my ancestors came from East Africa. But based on my results, most of my DNA is over on West Africa's side, huh? So let's just talk about that, all right? So 91% of my DNA is Sub-Saharan African. Obviously, I knew that because I just, Jamaica, growing up in Jamaica, they always tell you Africa is the motherland. And I feel like even if I didn't grow up in Jamaica, I would still believe that too, that everybody came from Africa. And so I knew, obviously, my ancestors are African, okay? But out of that 91%, 83% is West African side, okay? So out of that 91%, 83% of me is made up of West African. And then it goes to break it down. I am 60% Nigerian. Okay, y'all, I don't even know how to say anything. Like, I don't know any of their languages. I don't know anything much about Nigeria. And so for me, this is just so interesting because now I'm eager to like learn and find out more about their culture because my ancestors would want that for me. Like, it's who I am. It's what's in my DNA. Like, this is in my genes, okay? When they did that split between mother and father and all that blood, that's what I am. I am 60% Nigerian, okay? All right. We're gonna break it down further. I am 15.2% Ghanaian. Is that how you pronounce it? Ghanaian? I think that's how I'm pronouncing it. Liberian and Sierra Leonean, okay? 15.2% of my DNA. Wow. 2.7% is Senegambian and Guinean. I did not even know that there was a place called Senegambia. I don't know if it's even just the country Gambia or if it's a separate country that's called Senegambia, but I am 2.7% Senegambian and Guinean. So I definitely need to look into that because I've never been to Africa, but I can absolutely tell you this, that this whole thing has piqued my interest and I think I will be visiting, like taking trips. I really do need to know my roots and I really do need to start getting, I gotta start getting into the groove because I'm West African and it's crazy of all this that's in my DNA. Okay, 5.4% broadly West African. And they say the reason why they put that, they said for over a millennium before European colonization and the Atlantic slave trade, West Africans were united under a series of powerful empires, resulting in broad similarities in music, clothing, art, and cuisine. A gradient of genetic similarity extending from Senegal to Nigeria reflects a richly complex population history in a region home to over 350 million people who form hundreds of distinct ethnic groups. Broadly West African, DNA may match several populations, making it difficult to assign to just one. So 5.4% is just broadly West African, and they were unable to assign that 5.4% to an exact country like the others. The others were definite and they could see it. It was just they're showing that I'm 60% Nigerian, that I'm Liberian, Sierra Leonean, Senegambian, Guinean. I am super mixed up, like, but it's pretty awesome. Like, this just makes me so excited. Okay, well, I'm 7.2% Congolese and Southern East African. Okay, Congolese, Congo. I don't know anybody from any of these countries, but I'm 7.2%. Okay, and then they break down that 7.2% to let me know what's going on. And 5% of that 7.2% is Angolan and Congolese. Y'all, I'm having space problems. I said space problems, storage problems. But anyways, Angolan and Congolese, I'm 1% Southern East African, and like I said, that consists of Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Burundi. Something, but I'm 1%. 1%. They agree. 1%, just one, y'all. Just one. And then 1.2% broadly Congolese and Southern East African. So, again, they give a little story, but I don't want to go all into that. I'm just trying to like, whatever. Then 0.1% Northern East African, which is Ethiopian and Eritrean. I don't know that country either or where it is, but it's Northern East African. So I am 0.1% Ethiopian. It's not a lot, but I have a little DNA there. Now, guys, this is what interests me the most, because here goes my ancestor slave owner. Okay, y'all, back again. All right, like I said, this is the part that I'm excited about and very interested in, because this is my slave owner and his people, okay? I am 8.3% European. And out of that 8.3%, they broke it down 8% Northwestern European. And out of that 8%, 5.8% French and German. I don't know how the French part dropped into this, but the German I did know, because when I Googled, I saw a lot of like, stuff with my last name. And then 1.5% British and Irish. Don't know where that came from either. 0.7% broadly Northwestern European. 0.3% broadly European. And then they give a little... Okay, guys, so that basically sums up 100% of my DNA. Sub-Saharan African is a whole 91%, and then 8.3% is European. So pretty crazy. I know, I can't believe it. I have German blood, British blood, Irish blood, Nigerian blood, Senegal blood, Congo blood, Angolan blood. Which one is there? Liberian blood, Sierra Leonean blood. It's a lot. But guys, thank you so much. If you're interested, like I said, like, comment, share. Get 3 subscribers and you'll get the discount. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Bye.